Wolf pack. Crab connection, talk about a wolf pack. There's a wolf pack. Got one out of that wolf pack I just showed you. So see how big they are. I'm throwing a color too. It's gonna surprise y'all. That's about what I thought they were. Oh, he's mean. Good gosh. Gotta love it when the water's cooling off. Water's 73 here, but it's 70 degrees on the channel. Sun's gotten up now. It's 11:20. When I first came out this morning, it was 70. He's about 10. Good thick fish. Yeah, guys, look here. Brim in the fry. Now, somebody commented. I know who it was, but I'm not going to say their name. I mention y'all's name sometimes when you comment stuff, and I know some of you don't mind. Some of you I don't know, so I'm not going to say anything. But he said brim would be a good color in that fry. And I commented back. I said, I make brim in the fry. I don't sell it on the site on the fry. I have made brim in the fry, all right? And I hadn't fished with him yet. That's what I told him. I just made some a couple weeks ago. I had him in my boat, so I dug him out this morning. He made me think about that. And I said, let's try him. And what I know is, I know he's right. Brim is a great color. Why have I not put brim on the site in the fry? Because I don't think y'all would buy it. Now, how many people could buy it? It's green pumpkin, guys, with red, purple, blue, silver, and black flake. That's the colors you see in a sunburst when you spin. That's why I call it brim. Or for brim, y'all know what a brim is. You look at his back. It's got blues, green colors. That's what I'm trying to imitate. And do crappie eat baby sunfish or baby brim, baby shell crackers or yellow breast or whatever kind you want to call them? Do crappie eat them? Well, sure. I was watching somebody last year, and they had some little baby sunfish about 1.5 inches long, live ones. And they said, we're going to use them for bait, see if we can catch crappie with them. And sure, they caught crappie with them. A crappie will eat, I think he'll eat baby bass, or he'll probably eat baby crappie. Oh, I messed that one. He'll probably eat baby crappie too. But you can see him here in open water. Oh, I got one of them. See him right there in open water? There he comes. See him coming out of school right here. See him coming at me. But Crappie Connection said, we got wolf packs out there running around now. I watched about 15 minutes of it last night. I forget about it, guys. I was working on something, and I seen it pop up on my computer. And I said, shoot, I need to watch a little bit of that, because those guys are guides, and they tournament fish. You learn a lot from being a guide. I guide for bass for years. I don't guide no more, guys. People ask me that a lot. There you go. 2 on it. People ask me that a lot. You got him or no? Guys, you got to have special insurance on your boat. Well, I don't know if they do. Their state requires or whatever. I had insurance on my boat for me guiding. If you were on my boat and you fell off in the water and broke your leg, I was always afraid somebody'd get sued. Or I had a guy, his son hooked him in the leg. Yeah. He got the hook out. He was brave. The guy took a pair of pliers and he jerked it out. I had a first aid box. He bled like a horse, and we patched it up and went on. And I never had any more fun because his son done it. But if I would have hooked him, I'm going to the hospital to get this hook out. You paying for it. Guys, I've had hooks taken out of me. It's $500. With my insurance, I still had to pay $500. So it probably cost me $1,000 to pay for somebody to get a hook out. So anyway, my point is, I took that off my boat, okay? My wife and I took it off 6 months ago. All right, guys, got another now at school. They went to my right. I got back in them again. I moved the boat when I quit talking last time. I moved the boat and tried to kind of catch up with them because they're around. They done made a circle. They started over here. They're on this side of me now. Fishing for the wolf pack. Oops, lead squeaking. I noticed my lead squeak a little bit more since I put this foam on here. And I've took and cut some foam pieces and put under the lead, you know, where they shut into. Just trying to quiet it down. This is bigger, and that's helped some, but I still got a little bit of a squeak. All right, still throwing. I'm throwing the same thing. Oh, he wanted it. Great day, buddy. I'll get it out of your mouth. Hold on. I might have to take you home and eat you. He's not bleeding, but he's not hooked in a great place. That come out. It was okay. That's pretty fish, guys. On the brim color. And I know some of you are watching right now going, Dennis, you're going to have to put that color on the site. I told the fellow that made the comment, that's only a pack I have. I made a pack of them. And I got Stinger Junior Brim. Now I had the Stinger Junior and the Tadpole and the Cricket and Brim, okay? If you want a good bait in Brim, try the Stinger Junior and the Tadpole Junior. And of course I got the Cricket and the Bug in Brim. It's, like I say, it's a good color. And you know, maybe next spring, I'm gonna add some new colors next year and I'm gonna take away some colors. Damn guys, found another school. Whoa. Nice fish. I'm making a circle, guys. After I caught that last fish and that school went on, I just made a circle and turned around, started going up the middle of the cove here. And I seen these, this wasn't very big, this probably 6 together, kicking along. And I thought, all right, let's get one out of that wolf pack. But somebody said that in the comments last night that term was started somewhere else. That's a nice fish. Bam. What do y'all think about that? All right. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty neat term. This fry is just a fish catcher, guys. He's starting to tear a little bit on me. It just catches fish. Now these small body baits like the bug, the little bit, the fry, you don't have much body there, so they're not going to, they could tear on you a little bit, but what I usually do is go back into a different spot. Just take my bait hook back in just a touch further, different. There you go. Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a secret. I don't tell everybody this, okay? You can take and put one little drop of super glue on there, on your hook shank, and push that bait up on there. Bam. It's on there till you're done with it that day. In fact, if you want, see, I shouldn't tell you all that. If you want to switch baits, you better off just take that jig off and tie another jig on. But you can probably get 10 or 12 crappie, 15 crappie off one doing that. All right, there you go. There's a secret for you guys. Now don't share that with just everybody, okay? I gotta sell some baits, right? I'm looking for a little book pack, guys. What I'm doing? Come back up here now. I'm looking around. So I'm in the back of a creek. I don't see any. All right, I gotta find another school. Bam! Now, guys, y'all noticed on the last couple fish that my jig head was pretty big. Yeah, it was a 1/16. And I had it on the other rod there, and I was using it to open water. I had on 2-pound test too, so I could get some distance. And that way I had my live scope stuck out to about 60 foot or so, if you noticed that, 55, 60 foot. And I had no problem reaching the fish that distance. But this one here is a 1/32. Oh, thank you. He's about 10 and a half, 11 inches. Got some nice fish. I caught one, I think, under 10 probably today, you know, in that area. This is a 1/32. I'd rather, and I'm only in 9 foot of water. I'd rather use the 1/32 than 9 foot of water. I can slow it down. I can control it more. The 1/16 goes to the bottom too fast, but if you want to cast a distance, you know, at chasing schooling fish, the 1/16 gives you a little bit more distance to cast. We ain't getting up, guys. See if I get this one in. I lost the last one at the boat. I didn't get a chance to even pick him up. He comes to the top and flopped, and that was it, didn't he? Oh, that's a nicer fish. All right, guys. I got some things I need to do today. So I'm going to end it right here. And this, I know this is going to be a shorter video than I usually make. I probably run my mouth a good bit in it, though. Somebody told me the other day, he's about 10 inches. Somebody said, "You're really good at YouTube. You're good at running your mouth." I said, "Well, I taught school 15 years, and when you teach school, you know, you learn to talk to the kids, and you got to come up with something. Sometimes you answer a lot of questions, so sometimes you try to explain things best you can." Well, that's what I'm saying. You're good at trying to explain stuff. I said, "Well, just from being a school teacher for 15 years, I taught school shop guys, and actually I'll tell you since I mentioned that, I taught welding, electricity, and plumbing all in the same room. My shop was about a 50 by 50. I had booths set up for that, and I taught basic woodworking, okay, all in one shop. I averaged about 20 kids at a time at a tech school. School's not there no longer. I don't know what they're doing with that now. Now I think it's all adult training. I think it's after you graduate, go back training now. 'Cause I moved here, guys. When I left that job, I moved here. That was when I lived in Gaston County, the other side of Stanton, Virginia. All right, guys. I started my own business up there in 95. I quit in 95. I started 95. And I started my own business doing replacement windows and vinyl sidings where I started doing it first, me and another young fella. He was a teacher too. And we've done that for years, and I wanted to come to the lake. I wanted to be here where I could come out like this today, and just, if I had a break in the day, and I had some time, like some morning, I knew I had to lunchtime I could do this, I could come out and fish till lunchtime. That's why I moved here, guys. Yay, thank Jesus for it. I enjoyed it. I can't fish anytime I want to, but I can fish a couple times a week, guys. That's what I love about it, all right? Today's Wednesday, so I haven't fished since Saturday, and I was going on DTs. Appreciate y'all, guys. If y'all are interested in this fry in the brim color, let me know. I probably could go ahead and add that anytime. It wouldn't take me long. I can only make 10 at a time. Y'all seen in the video, pour to catch. I can only make 10 at a time. And Sam made a comment. He said, you only make 10 at a time. Because most of my molds, I make at least 20 at a time. And the small baits, I make 20 at a time. LC shad, I make, ready? 96 at a time. Yep. And I'm glad it's my #1 seller. Crickets is 20 at a time. I make 40 of them at a time. The mold makes 20. I got 2 molds. But I got 2 molds of the swim bait molds. Swim bait molds are the most expensive molds you can buy. If y'all go online, these mold makers look, you'll go like, wow. Yeah, that's right, they're expensive. That's why I don't have it 2 molds. Each mold makes 5 at a time. Appreciate y'all, guys. Check them out. Let me know. We can put them on there. As you can see, it works just fine. I've had no trouble catching fish with them. I think it's a universal color. Can I say that? It's just a color that relates to fish, you know? You see the green and the gold? Yeah, I got gold with it too. Green, gold, red, blue. Yep, just a color that relates to fish, I think. Appreciate y'all, guys. We'll see y'all next time.